What's up, Zox fam? So we have the Cage Rumble event that is finally up in the game. Now, with that, we're going to be jumping into it for the very first time. Check out some of the mechanics, talk about it. Obviously, just kind of getting into, some things I think that'll work. And then from there, we'll be getting into some of the events that are also rotated back up so that you guys are aware of what is going on. So let's go ahead and let's jump right into it, all right? So with the Cage Rumble event, we have 3 different bosses. Three of which I would say we fought before, but not maybe as standard bosses. Like the Apate is definitely going to be one that a lot of people didn't really spend too much time on because that was an earlier boss in the game. But the very first one is NicoNana, and they each have a special mechanism. So the one that NicoNana has is actually it looks like she has like a turn meter steal. She has defense down in her kit as well. And then she also starts with a 60% damage reduction. And when attacked, it reduces the damage reduction by 1.5%. And for every 1 additional speed the attacker possesses compared to the unit. So I guess that there's that. That's kind of like the gimmick of Ren the Unbowed. Now, the special mechanism here as well is that they have it, I guess, for her weakness break. So for every 1 debuff applied to NicoNana, damage taken increases by 20% up to a maximum of 100%. So what I want to do with this is basically trying to play around with another character type. We're going to be messing around with Obero in probably the first attempt we do. So we'll see what happens, right? So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. It looks like we can place our teams here. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go Obero. Let's see. I'm gonna bring my boy to Ting, and then we need kind of our supports here. So bring a healer. We'll go with Mia. Mia might be alright. She might be alright. I'm trying to think here. I want to go. Do we have Dinah? Okay, yeah, let's go Dinah. And we need something to kind of enable this team. So movement pusher. So we could go. I don't know if it didn't say anything about turn meter working here, so I'm not too sure if we can use Mio. Freya is gonna get clapped because of attribute, so let's go Lily. All right, so let's see what this does. Now I don't know who she's gonna enable. I don't know who has more attack out of my Ting. Oh, it is Ting. Okay, all right, so let's see. All right, so we're at 29. Now I think in order for us to go to the next stage here, we got to get 400. Oh my God, look at the bleeds. Okay. Now that build is kind of going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, if I had him built into momentum, that would be doing so much damage right now. Yeah, that would be doing so much damage right now. Okay, at least we got the defense break from her. So we're already at like 140 something. Mia hasn't felt the need to heal yet, so. Ooh, we could have brought Viper too for the strip. But Mia does have a Dispel. Nice. Is that bleed? I think that's bleed doing all that damage. Yeah, when NicoNana gets a turn, we'll be able to tell. Because those bleeds don't go anywhere. Oh my gosh, she pushed her back. There you go. Okay. This is like 30 bars. That's not bad. Alright, so this team's not doing terrible. I'm just really surprised with the Obero, though. There's actually one thing I need to do, though, to really get her build where I want it to, so that she can really scale. It just won't drop for me. Like, I just need I need a golden lion, man. It won't give it to me. But I will say, running her on White Fang is not bad, because White Fang actually can proc bleeds with her, which I did not know that. It actually can do it. So I was like, okay, that's actually pretty sick. Yeah, she's kind of giving us some debuffs. All right, so we're at 390. I feel like it's gonna ramp as soon as we get to 400. That just seems like the thing to do, right? All right, so we got C rank. Hold on, can we see the debuffs? Okay, look at how many debuffs there are, bruh. You can get way more bleeds on a character than you can anything else. All right, I think Mia should have her heal back up soon. All right, she's stunned. I mean, she's been stunned like half the fight, you know? All right, not too bad. So, it's okay, turn meter still. Yeah, so everybody's doing like somewhat respectable damage. And she's just stacking. Oh my god, look how many bleeds that is. I think in order, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like bleeds, they kind of underperform in some content, but like content like this, I feel like bleeds are like really, really good because it gets the, like, it's just there. It's a longer form fight. And as long as if you can keep your team alive, like, that's just constant damage. Not bad. I was about to say somebody's dead here. What do you gotta hit to hit B? Oh yeah, she's ramping. Yeah, that's pretty much GG. Oh wait, battle countdown. Wait, we only have 14 seconds left anyway. So I didn't realize it is a timer too. Okay, so we got 3 boxes here. Hydra crystals, EXP, and some Etheria coin. Okay. All right, so fierce battle has begun. So we got phase 622 on that. Now I do know that there's some rumble quest here, which actually do give you some pretty good stuff. So if you can hit the maximum tiers, like here, you get another 15 lattice. We got 26, so that's nice. We'll take that. Thank you. 200 Hydra crystals, 15 perfect lattice fragments. The rewards for this are actually really good. Now hitting the 3K, I mean, is that maximum tiers that can be earned per battle? Now, I wonder if that's cumulative between the 3 bosses. If that is, then that makes more sense. That'd actually be better. But if not, I'm not too sure. All right, so let's see. With the next boss, when Sharon is attacked, for every 1 buff applied to the attacker, the damage dealt increases by 20% up to a maximum of 100. As the challenge tier increases, she will become stronger. Okay, so let's actually try to go into the Sharon with... I want to change the team up some. So, oh, you fight both at the same time. Oh. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, I didn't realize that. All right, so okay, nah, that's a little crazy. I might have to swap up some of the teams here. So we're gonna take the Dinah out here. I want to put Viper over here so we can have that consistent strip. I think he'll work really well too with taking some of that damage down. For this other team though, we're gonna go Ling Lao. Oh wait, no, that's green. Hold on, she'll die. We're gonna have to do Valerian. So we're gonna get a pet on Valerian real quick. We're definitely gonna put Dinah over here. And I might have to take Obero off of here. No, Obero's blue, so she can stay there. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take the Ting out of that team. And what we'll do... All right, so it's a couple characters I can give a pet to. I think what we'll do, we'll put the Mio over there. We'll go on this side. We'll do Freya for movement. We could add, we got Dinah for the defense break, so we're good there. We just need sustain now. We could take out Mio, because I was using Mio for cooldown. Put Mio on the other side. So we're going to take Mio off of here, put Ling Lao here. And then we're going to go Hoden. We're going to go Ling Lao. Or sorry, not Ling Lao, Mia. And then last slot, I think we're going to give it to the Ting. I think that's what we'll do. All right, so hopefully we can keep ourselves alive long enough. I don't think this is going to be the best team setup, though, because I would prefer to have someone else that can, like, cleanse. But technically, Freya can do it a little bit. It's not crazy, though. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, hopefully with Freya or with this team, I just rotate fast enough to where, you know. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So, yeah, we got both teams going at the same time. Now, the other thing is, too, is that this team does have some buffs. So, that does give us a little bit of damage to deal with or work with. I gotta see what's going on with this other team, though. Are we waiting for bleeds here, or... It's so weird. Okay, there it is. It's picking up now. I'm like, main DPS, Obero. It just you gotta wait for the enemy to get their turn. It's doing something though. I'm not gonna lie. The bleeds be doing stuff though. Okay. Hey, bleeds be doing stuff though. Oh, okay, I see. So when you do them together, it should increase your rankings. Okay. So it's kind of like the like a enhanced version of Phantom Theater, basically. Ooh, that's a lot of dots. Yeah, we need a character with like immunity. Ling Lao would have definitely been better over here, but I don't know about her survivability. That's the only thing. Yeah, Holden's already out of here. Yeah, you gotta run someone that has immunity or purification, because yeah, your team's just gonna get wrecked. All right, so let's actually we can continue it. We'll let it rock. I'm just interested to see how this team is this team is still up, yo. That's bad. That's just bad random. Yeah, it looks like you can get some turn meter manipulation over here too. Yeah, freezing the ads is kind of diabolical. So the problem is, it's not even that bleed doesn't work. It's like the enemy has to get their turn for it to really do its thing. But she's just gonna keep applying it. How many bleeds do they have? Yeah, they're capped, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain. Yeah, they're capped. Look at the ramp though. It's it's gonna pass the other team. That's just mad funny to me. Yeah, I'm really surprised. This team survivability is kind of nuts. Yeah, I feel like we got to put Ling Lao on the other side. Crazy thing is, her shell's not even like invested. Like she's not even built like that. not comparatively to the other side. Yeah, I think that's was that the first well prayer I've seen her use. Yeah, Viper is actually a nice addition to this team. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So what, main DPS bleed is outdoing the other team just because they survived. No, she's hitting a lot, yo. Okay, so yeah, 393 there. That's not bad. I'm glad they do have a timer on it though, because it allows it to be a little bit more maintained. Okay, so what we can do, because we didn't hit the threshold required, we just are going to swap the healers. Because the only other thing we could do is literally putting units with immunity, which it's one unit in particular that we could use, like Kachi the Guard, to make this easier, or we're going to need to purify more often. So we got another challenge attempt that we can do. So let's actually swap the healers. All right. So I think Ling Lao over here would do us justice. And then Mia over here would do really well. Now, the other thing that we can also do to kind of help out with some of the survivability over there is actually running Valerian. That's another option. So where's Ling Lao? Or sorry, Mia. So we're going to throw Mia over here. I think what we might do, we might take the Hoden out. And we're going to go, we're going to put his pet on Valerian. Even though we don't care about Gigabyte while she's in the bubble, but at least having, or actually we can just use Yang's. That's fine. All right, yeah, her speed still isn't that like crazy. So that should be good, I think, with the support. So we'll take out Hoden, we'll go Valerian. All right, and then we should be okay. I think that should allow my team to stay alive long enough for my boy the Ting to do some things. But at least we know this bleed team is gonna use the whole timer. Yeah, so bleed don't seem too bad for stuff like this. Like, you're just gonna like, and now what would make this team even crazier is if we actually had somebody built into momentum. We would be seeing some crazy damage right now. Like if I like that would actually be insane. I mean, even if we built Obero into momentum, which I can't do the full set just yet. I just don't have the pieces yet. Yeah, she'd be popping off. All right, let's check on this other team. All right, so there we go. They're doing a little bit better. They're doing a little bit better. Now my thing is she? I think she might be immune to everything, and I just didn't read that. Yeah, she might be immune to everything. Yeah, she's immune to everything. So really, we don't need the Dyna here. See, reading can be fundamental, you know? All right, there we go. Yeah, give me that. And then we get some of the shield stuff going. Why hasn't she bubbled yet? Or did she come out of bubble? Oh, did it spell her out of it? I thought it was undispellable. Okay, at least the scoring is about the same. Nice. But no, I mean, Ling Lao is keeping them up though. It's just that she only applies to the 2 ads. So there we go. HP balance. Okay, we're gonna make it work for right now. We'll make it work. I know we're gonna score higher, but I wish I would have read that. All right, so both teams are actually doing pretty okay. Somehow this team is still trucking along, so not even mad at that. Ooh, my boy, you popped me out of the bubble again to kill Valerian. Yeah, so 2 of these slots are like basically dead. Yeah, we beat our high score at least. Okay, just stack. Oh my god, the dot. Okay, yeah, the dot team is crazy. But at least we were able to get up higher over here, so we should be okay. Almost 400 on that one side, which is pretty good. Yeah, I feel like if we, I think we'll get seven something here. As long as they let her get turns. Because I keep forgetting, Obero has turn meter pushback. So I need to actually let her get turns so the bleeds activate. There you go. So it's not bad. It's like a solid 60K. Yeah, this first team is like solid. Like they just don't die. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's like let me full bully her. Yeah, the only thing that what would actually be crazy in this team comp, actually having somebody that is built into momentum. Yeah, this first team goes crazy. Yeah, this first team is crack. Not gonna lie. Now I don't know if I need to get to 1,000 or is it 800. I think it's 800 to maybe unlock the third one. Oh, nice, we got B. Okay, cool. So 800 is B. We actually did go up though, so we've been going up each run. I will take it. Nice. Bro, this bleed team is wildin'. What the heck, yo? I'm confused. Like, why is this so OP right now compared to everything else? What do we need for this? We need 400 T. Oh my God. We're at 395. Literally one more. All right, so we're going to get, okay, chat. Listen, we're going to get it this time. All right, so, and hey, this is saving you guys process of elimination time, all right? So now that we know that, okay, I just wasn't paying attention, so that was definitely my fault. But what we can actually go for here, for that other side, I just think that we need to have units that are able to buff. So, I mean, Yang actually wouldn't be too bad over there, but we'll have to figure out some replacements. Now, I think Obero is a thing. Vice is a thing. Yeah, man. It's just like, it's like units built. I don't, like, that's kind of like one of the things. RC77, he could be good for the other side. Extension to debuffs, accuracy. Okay, so yeah, we'll use RC77 over there. I think I had a build for him, but let me see. RC's build is kind of mixed between a few units, but since we know Dyna doesn't work over there, what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually yeah, because it's like we could still use them, but I don't know. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna give RC77 the build for my class for this. Yeah, we'll give her, or actually, where's the class build? It's up here. Yep, here it is. All right, so we're gonna give you classes build. We're gonna put you in instead coach. And we'll put you on the other side. We're gonna take one of the buffers on the other side and put you over there. All right, cool. We somehow have not used Messiah, which is kind of interesting. Like, we just haven't. Okay, so we're gonna keep Viper over here. I really like the setup over here. I also don't think, though, that I need as much movement on this side. This side, I think, needs a little bit more TLC. So we're going to take out Dyna. We're going to take that Lily, and we're going to move the Lily over here. she's going to pair up with the Ting so they can do a little bit more damage over there. And then over here, I think the Obero is cool. We have our movement. We have two characters that can push back and give movement. But then we can add RC77 over here as well. So RC77, what he's going to do, he's going to be able to help with isolation and pushback as well. But then he also is going to be providing a defense break and an attack down. So I think that that's going to allow him to be able to pop off, add some value there. And I think that that should allow us to hit our goals as far as the movement and just like kind of the what's it called that we need to get to the score. So, all right, let's do this. All right, let's see. Now, 15, dude, I don't even know if I have enough characters built for that. Like, or sorry, 15, 13. Yeah, I don't even know if I have enough characters for that. Look at that, attack break. So that's always good stuff. So now we just get hit for even less damage. And since there's so much pushback anyway over here, I just figure there's really no need for the Lily. And then also it kind of gives me a chance to let this get hit by, or actually to let the bleeds take effect. Because you can see like she's like mad far back. They've already rotated like 5 times. Okay, damage has shot up on over here though, which is the most important thing because we need to get that to 400. Yeah, so I think that that was a little bit of a better decision there. Yeah, please stun somebody. I want somebody to be debuffed over here. Yeah, we still get the same effect from the bleeds, and this team's gonna end up scaling anyway. Okay, Sharon 383. Yeah, so they're both performing pretty well. 464 though, my god. Yeah, that shot up a lot. Yeah, I don't have no worries over here, but it's like I think I might just have too much pushback. Like I think Mio might be a little bit too much because they're not letting the bleeds take effect like ever. It said bleeds. What's that? But it does go up though, so. And cooldowns is not helping with the Mio or Mia. Mia and Mio do not need to be on the same team. Dude, you killed my DPS that quick? You must have one-shot him or something. Yeah, so the Ting died over there, but we were able to get the scaling. So, yeah, those tweaks actually did help. The dot team, though, is about to die. Or not the dot team, the Ting team. Yeah, all I need for this is momentum, and I think that this team is going to slap. Like, Obero will slap as a main DPS. Yeah, because their damage is still respectable. Yeah, we got that B rank again. I think for sure we get higher. Because this team is just kicking. The other team, I think, is done. Yeah, Valerian's the only one left. All right, cool. She died. 540, 40 something. So that's not too bad. Okay. All right, so we got action delay. All right, come on. Yo, she's actually doing respectable damage. Like, each run, she kind of holds it down. Why is NicoNana seem so undertuned compared to Sharon? Like, Sharon, like, straight up slaps you in, like, 2 seconds. It's probably just because I literally just need an immunity character. So I think Sharon, the only other option that I could have that would work is like Hell Kid. The Shroud Barrier. I think Hell Kid would be an option, and then Kachi the Guard, which I don't have them built. So that is kind of where I'm at. But yeah, Hell Kid, Kachi the Guard, I think would be really good over there. Okay, so we did go up 100 points, though. We're almost at 1K. Yo, this bleed team is nuts. If I just had a little bit more time, I think I would be able to actually get to the 1K. Alright, so let's see. I don't know if both need to be at 400 or just a new dungeon, which I think... There we go. Yeah, we got the final one unlocked. Okay, so... Man, I don't even know. Okay, at the start, she has the Guardian Stance to herself, decreasing 1 stack every instance of damage taken. When Guardian Stance is removed, applies Exposed, increases damage taken by 100%. As the challenge level increases, Apate will become stronger. Dude, so I think my problem is, like, I just don't think I have enough units for this. So let's see. So this boss, we can put Ramoka. We can throw Klaus. I don't think Kazio could work on the ads. Kazio could work on the ads. So I might actually take her pet off and give it to Klaus here. All right, so let's see. Klaus. All right, let's go. Kazio, take that off. We're gonna have to run. We're definitely gonna have to run Messiah. Like I was trying not to run him, but I just don't have enough options, like, to not. The water team, we could go for the crit rate up buff and turn meter push. So let me see, dude. Yeah, this is gonna. We still got so much to build pet wise too. So Dinah. No. Then there's no sustain for that team. I might take some of that movement off. All right, let's see. Yeah, some of this movement needs to go just a little bit, because I feel like if I let the bleeds actually take effect more often, we'll be chilling. Yeah, we got Ramoka over here. So this team, we're gonna throw Klaus in. Dang, dude, this is like, it's like wow. Holden can actually go over here, I think. Because Holden, oh man, he's gonna be another. He's gonna be pushing the boss back even worse, but not as often. So I guess Holden could go here. We could also use that pushback over here, but we're going to lose one of our sustainers. So that's kind of the only thing. Over here, let's go with Invincibility Man. We got Klaus, him. And they need more instances of damage taken. So, yeah, there's not really too many options here. We're going to go Yang. We'll put Mia over here. I'm gonna try to see what this team does with no support. See if I can take advantage of that whatchamacallit. Or actually, you know what I could do? Let's go. Do I have gear on Vice? No, I don't. I was about to say we could actually go Vice here. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna take the Mio out. We're gonna go Vice. We'll throw Vice in. Now I'm gonna go back real quick. I just gotta make sure those characters get some gear, at least on the shell. All right, so let's see here. Everybody's playing now. Wow, I don't think I'm gonna have enough pets here. Yeah, I'm just not gonna have enough pets. So RC77 is a thing. Let's give you Halloween for now. And then for Vice, man, yeah, it's kind of rough, dude. Yeah, I just don't have enough. I don't have enough units. Yeah, I literally don't have enough units. So Yeah, for 3 whole teams, that's kind of yeah. That's Kazuyo. I mean, dang, I need more I need more accuracy on him, but he might not have a pet. Like that's the thing. He's not gonna have a pet. I'll just put you on that for now. I mean, it kind of almost doesn't matter because we got to give that pet to class. All right, so let's go to Class's loadout. Oh, Class's loadout is on RC77. Crap. Yeah, that's not good. Kazuyo, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to just make it work. I mean, for what it's worth, we might have to just take the L and the sustain, split our sustain up, and then call it a day. I mean, there's not really much we could do. All right, so let's see how high we can get. Ugh, it's probably not gonna be that great. We're gonna take the Valerian and move her over. We'll take the Vice. If we're gonna do this way, we'll go Valerian here, and then Vice over here. All right, that's a lot of units, dude. Like that's a lot. That's a 5, 10, 15 units, man. And it's not even just so much like I have the units like somewhat 5-starred, but it's the gear, man. That's really what it is. I don't think it's the units, it's the gear. And like having everybody on a pet, like just like at this point, not yet. We'll get there though. All right, so let's see. I'm interested in the a pet team. Yeah, I guess we're trying to burst that as fast as possible. All right, so we do get the shield, which is kind of nice. And we just got to worry about that one, I think, scoring high. All right, so yeah, Ramoka's doing not too bad. I mean, she is built on momentum as well. And having her paired up with the Yang is actually kind of helpful because that makes it to where I can actually scale her properly. So we get more crit chances. All right, so at least the Apate team is doing better right now than the Nico team. Yeah, they just holding on. Oh, that petrification was not cool. All right, so they're not doing too bad. Not as bad as I thought they were going to be doing. But they don't got much longer. That turn meter push is God's here. Nice. Oh, my boy is petrified. Yeah, speed down does not help. All right, so we at least hit the 810 like off rip. I don't think we're gonna hit the 4 something, but we are gonna score pretty high, I guess. Not even pretty high. It's gonna be at least 1,000. Nice crits. All right, so oh man, my DPS is petrified. So at least we know the middle team, they can get it. Yo, is Vice actually keeping him alive, low key? Oh, he was. He died. Now he's not. I don't know if you're gonna. Okay, you know, actually, we're fine. We're chilling. Yeah, it's still a bleed team, man. That bleed team is crazy. Yeah, so we got 1K. I'm assuming 1.2 might be A. Yeah, so we got the 1K. Yang died. No. They're hanging on, though. I will say. Yeah, so the second team just scores really, really high. Like, you just got to try to do as much damage as you can, realistically, if you don't have the setup for that. All right, speed down into this nuke. Nice. Yeah, Ramoka can do some respectable damage. Like, even for her to be AoEing, she does some respectable damage. Yeah, I think it's 1.2, maybe, for A rank. Yeah, we're just not gonna be able to get it. Too slow. All right, and then last team there. I mean, maybe they might get it, maybe not. 50 more points if they let her get a turn. Like, that's the thing. If they actually let her get a turn, you know. Yeah, they jumped up right there. They don't be businessing with letting her get any turns, though. I'm not mad at it, but it's just like, dang. Yeah, we're probably like right there, which is the crazier part. Come on, let Nico get one more turn. One. Oh, he pushed her all the way back. Yeah, 90. All right, so, okay. I guess I'm going to have to deal with that. I'm going to have to tweak it. Man, first run through, though. Another, yeah, 1K. So, like, it's kind of like the sweet spot there. Getting that 3K. I mean, I think it's doable. But I think that, like, for the first event, yeah, this is a little rough. I'm interested to see in the leaderboard, like, yeah, people are getting 2Ks, like 1 point. Okay. So these are definitely people that have, like, yeah, like I said, for that second team, you need somebody with immunity. You need somebody with immunity. So this is 1,000% on the top. It's going to be the spenders for sure. But okay, I don't feel too bad because was it top 50? Okay, I'm creeping up there. So I think it's safe to say that, like, nobody was able to hit that 3K range. 3K is kind of insane right now. But I think over the course of the days that this is up, which is 2 weeks. So I think that that's the thing in all fairness. In 2 weeks, the chances of you being able to get up to that 3K is going to be pretty high. Like 2 weeks, I think that's more doable. But right, like the first day, oh yeah, we're scoring lower. But to be real, people that already have 3K almost, 2.3K is kind of nuts. So, I mean, that's where we scored. Let me know how you guys actually performed. Again, I like to have videos like this where you guys can see me work through, some of the things that we're dealing with. Now, real quick, I do want to just cover some of the events that are going on right now. Some things that are reruns. The candy party, we got reran right now. So same thing. Just hit the thing, get the stamina, get the stuff, get out of here, right? So that's how that kind of works. Really, really cool event. And then the very last one here is the shell story. So it's the same thing again. You get to rotate around, you got to shop. And then remember, guys, the secret to this is that when you get to, I think it's like the Phantom Cat, I think it is, actually has stamina that can be bought. So just kind of try to aim for that. That'll help you out a ton. So yeah, guys, that's that, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Everyone, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys. Peace.